Hey, Adventures LARPing fans. Oh, here we are. My cameraman's a little off there. So I'm Chris Glover down here hanging out with a whole bunch of LARPers at a whole LARPer gathering, all kinds of folks. And I'm chatting with a few folks. Starting tonight, what was your name, sir?
My name is Clint Preston, and I play Flowerbed, a Natural One farmer in Dystopia Rising Bravo chapter in Texas.
Excellent. And I see that you are dressed for the occasion. Let's get a little bit of footage of Flowerbed all the way. Yeah.
All the way, slow turns, little wiggle.
Got the wiggle, and I like the hat especially. Got the hat in. Cool beans. So what got you started on LARP? And hit me up. What do you think?
So literally, what happened was, I went to Ren for auditions, made some friends, played Pathfinder with them, and they told me 2 days after my first Pathfinder game with them that there was going to be this event, this LARPing event. And I went, and I did a full-time NPC shift, which is not going in character, but going as a monster, whatever they need for the whole weekend, and volunteering, learning the game, and falling in love with it. Like, I had no idea I was planning on doing this at all. I had 2 days to just prepare, have the clothes I needed, and go. And it's been the best.
How long have you been doing it?
Just since September.
Okay, so not incredibly long then. But definitely you seem to have caught the bug, I imagine.
Oh yeah, like it's ridiculous. The costuming that you get into, the characters that you try to build and create, and the relationships within the game are some of the most incredible things I've ever done.
That's cool. That's the sort of thing that we like to see about LARPers. I think that's something that just ties across everybody. Now, your outfit, how much of it did you do?
Everything that I'm wearing right now, I did all of this.
Nice.
Yes. There's some other pieces I borrowed from other people that I'm not wearing tonight because we're at a club. But I took spray paint, fake flowers. So
tell me this, of what you've done, what piece are you most proud of?
From what I'm wearing right now is going to be my skirt. It takes a little off. It's a belt with a fur blanket wrapped around it and sewed to make sure it stays on the belt. And then right. just the fabric just sewed back onto it with flowers glued to it. But it adds a lot of depth and a lot of layers.
Wonderful! That is pretty darn cool. It's some good ingenuity there. All right, have some more fun at the event. We'll get some more folks out here chatting.
Adventures in LARPing, it's Valarie, and we are here at Sherwood Forest, getting ready to go in to see all the festivities.
He is. Well, that would be true. He is definitely twice the man I am. Have you seen that big? You know, real men have steel.
I'm not. I was going to put it.
Little John just has a stick with nothing. It's despicable.
Did he just say real men steal?
Yeah, I think so. Real men steal.
How did you get that from what I said? Real men do not steal. Real men have steal. The metal bits. This part right here. You know that? Right. This bit right here.
Well, how do you get through doors?
Incredibly technical description, Deputy Black.
How do I get through doors? So you saw that earlier, did you? Yeah, it's a bit embarrassing. This silly thing was custom made for me, but they did not measure the doors! No one saw that, did you?
No.
No, we saw nothing.
Right. Because that would be embarrassing. Which would mean that they would have more material to make fun of me.
I got a picture for you.
Oh, those are going to happen all day today, I assure you. I wander the streets, making sure people are following the law. And there's all sorts of pictures that I see all that day. Some of them quite lovely, others, well, here's what I saw a lot yesterday. I promise I did not make the roads do that. They're all flat.
I
They
hear
really-
something.
What?
I hear something.
You hear a lot of things. There's voices
The
in your
fairies
head.
are approaching.
Oh. I'm going away now. They get glitter on everything. It gets everything.
Are you ready for one today? Have a lot of fun. You must have smiles on your face. Are you hiding behind me?
No, I'm trying not to go.
Sneaky sneak. Hey, don't you lose some power.
Like, I stepped to the side. I'm like, I'm still going down. For some reason.
That's not a bird.
I'm a bird. I'm a bird. It's quite obvious.
He likes glitter.
I'm a pretty bird.
He likes glitter. He said so.
Well, thank you. I think so. I did a lot of reading of my
He's
feathers
a deputy
today.
now. Shoot it to him.
They're very nice and fluffy.
But he is nice and you are not.
You are black and I am not.
Did you go to school to shoot that well?
No! Fairies don't go to school.
No, we don't go to school at all.
And it wasn't a well.
We don't need to. We were born knowing it all.
And pepper.
Oh.
A little bit of cayenne, I think.
Yes! Get the marshmallow
All
in
the
his mouth.
spices.
Ew, those have already been on the ground.
You've already been on the ground.
Do you realize that you just tried to shush me? You know, it would probably work out better if you tried to make that cannon shush.
Wow.
Right.
Do not get into that fight.
Avoid the fairy tea.
Oh,
If you're over.
no! Come see us for the berry tea
Yeah, the
party.
fairy tea party's
We have
lovely.
sweet.
But if you're an adult,
Good advice.
Oh, for heaven's sake. What is all of this? What is all of this? No, 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 no. No, please. Deputy Black, do your job. Assaulted by marshmallow. Deputy! Deputy! Forward for inspection!
Out on the road now.
Why?
You must away.
Why?
We are on a very important mission for the King of Scotland.
Doing what?
Carrying silver to King Richard.
You're standing on your head.
What? I'm not.
So that's the King's silver, yeah?
It is. It is.
Yeah?
Yeah, it is.
And this, what's this?
That is a stick,
Uh-huh.
right?
And it says stick down.
Correct.
So this is a...
Stick up.
Why are you not protecting the silver?
What's going on? Oh! What happened? Where's the silver? Where's the silver? Where's the silver? I need to tell Mr. King. Where is the silver? Somebody check that site.
Right behind you the whole time.
You look like one of them.
All right, here we are at Sherwood. We're a little worried now. We just saw a robbery take place.
Stick up. Remember, she did the joke. Stick up.
It was a stick-up. Organized crime, fairies, and outlaws?
They're not fairies. They're birds. Remember, she keeps telling us she's a bird.
She said that. I'm pretty sure she was Fae.
Okay. Well, I'll have to believe you because I believe any bird that tells me they're a bird.
That's weird.
Oh, I mean, if a bird tells you she's a bird, I mean, you can't really argue with them.
So, fans, we're definitely worried now.
I'm worried about the
Silver was guarded well by well, I guess not guarded well, but Silver was guarded by members of the. Oh, now I can forget the robbery. Now I can hit Pocky in the face with my feathers. This is even better.
Wait, where's Valarie? Wait, where's Valarie? Did your wife just get killed? Oh wait, there she is.
We found her.
Okay,
nobody stole her.
Nobody stole your wife. I'm now being beaten up by a feather. This is.
Hey folks, here we are, and we have taken over the round table. I'm here with Courtney and a cow. There, yeah, cows at Sherwood.
I am a sacred cow, for I am holy.
Cows with delusions of grandeur. All right, here we are at the round table, and we have come by a couple of kings hanging out. Hi, sir. Who are you? Your name?
I am King Chance of the Favor.
King Chance of the Favor. How far did you have to travel to get here to Sherwood?
Very far, like 20 minutes.
Did you know that they already have a chair here for you?
I did not. It was a good surprise.
That was a pretty good situation there. So do you always frequent Sherwood, or do you go to various other places around?
I hit all the Renfests around, but I've been to Sherwood every year since it opened.
So making the rounds.
Yeah.
Right. All right. So we also have. All right. That's right. You, sir, you are King
Morgan of the Lock.
King Morgan of the Lock. And if only we had a King of the Key, then we'd be able to figure this out. So I see that they also brought your chair here already in preparation.
That's true. They bring my chair everywhere I go.
How do you feel about the local government running Sherwood?
Well, I hear there's this outlaw, and he's just run roughshod over the sheriff. I think it's really silly.
We saw an entire chest of silver get thiefed earlier. It was a madhouse.
That was somebody else.
Totally somebody else. Not this guy. Thank you much, gentlemen.
Yes.
I will marry Prince John.
Yes, see? It's true love after all.
Which one is Therman? Right from
Henry! I have you in my area!
I'm a little too close.
Robin Hood! By God's knees, what is the meaning of this?
You have betrayed my king. 'Twas not I, or any member of my merry band that stole the Scotch silver. Hey, 'twas that night of evil, Sir Isambot de Bellamy, with his mercenaries, under orders from your own brother, Prince John, and in league with none other than King Philippe of France.
It is true, my lord. Once Prince John marries Princess Alice, he will have control over the fortress at Gisors. The French king will use the Scottish silver to raise an army against you, my lord.
I, King Philippe, plots to depose you, my liege, and to prop Prince John as a puppet in your place.
Philippe, is this true?
Wait, Richard! Did you think I would ever forgive you for insulting my sister's honor? Jean has sworn loyalty to France, and King Jean shall rule in England.
That, I tell you, shall never pass. John, I would expect such treachery from you. But Philippe, you have dishonored your crown this day. English, to arms!
I don't know what to do.
Consumed by flames!
It's a praxis there. And if you all don't do exactly as I say, we will burn this castle to the bloody ground.
Eisenbach, it's taken a year before their plan has come to fruition. I'll be right down.
Now, you stay right there, John Black.
What?
With the rest of that kingly trash.
Ah, you traitor!
Yes, I am. I don't even need you anymore anyway, now do I? I have the silver, I have these lovely hostages, and I have the leaders band of mercenaries this side of hell.
Shame on you, Eisenbach, for taking this bride hostage on her wedding day. You are a false knight, and you will pay for this outrage. Have you been to release us, you pig? Have you no honor? Remember your royalty, Eisenbach. It's not too late to regain your honor. Let them go.
It's all right, she's just a woman.
Oops.
There's thy breath, Marianne, for this dark-hearted knight knows nothing of honor. He shall always choose greed and villainy over honor. Really, Robin Hood? Aye. At least I choose greed over, let's see, you choose servitude over sense every time. Over sense? It's not very smart, is it? If you were really the people's champion, as you claim to be, you would join with me, and we could rid Sherwood of all these malicious monarchs once and for all, by bathing in their royal blood.
Won't have it.
Join with me, Robin Hood. Join with me, people of Sherwood. Throw off the shackles of these tyrants, and I will grant you your freedom.
Okay, can I play some with you?
No, Zamash, for I fear that thou hast mistaken freedom for anarchy. 'Tis true, I serve the King of England. I do so willingly, because I know he serves the people of England. And so I say, all my last breath, and so saith all of the loyal subjects of Sherwood, long live the Lionheart! Long live the Lionheart! This is your or I will have Abraxas rain down hellfire upon you!
Hellfire! Valarie! Thou, you say?
Yes?
I was born to a station that answers to none but Almighty God. And I say this unto you this day, it will be a cold day in hell before I ever bow to you. Dog, all knights of honor, Deja-Eve!
Deja-Eve!
God is with us!
God is with us!
Kill him, Robert!
Very good!
Both, Robin.
Somebody's been studying Sir Hasselhoff.
That's repaid, Sheriff. I thank thee for saving my life. You may do with the prisoners as thou wish.
Indeed. Deputies, come pick up this piece of trash and take it back to the dungeon where it belongs. And bring the rest of those prisoners with you. Take them up.
Once again, you have proven yourself our most heroic and loyal subject. We thank thee.
I could not have done so, oh gracious sovereign, without the tireless efforts of my merry band. Take a bow.
And you, King Philippe, the castle Gisors in Normandy, and that fine white stallion you rode in on shall be the price of your ransom.
To the Lord, not my stallion!
And you, Princess Alice, may marry my brother John, but know this, you will be marrying a prisoner in my dungeon.
Richard, I'm so proud to have raised at least one fine son. And you are right. Bernie has taken enough at the hands of the Plantagenets. You are a wise king indeed to allow this lady to make the choice for herself.
See, sweet Elise, do as we did, and do whatever leads your heart to happiness.
I appreciate his honor for choosing my own husband. I have only loved one man in my life. Unfortunately, he went off to war and we never heard from him again.
Oh.
I have resigned myself to spending the rest of my days in a nunnery. Here, is it you?
No, my heart did bid me follow you here. And now that you can, will you consider me over in nunnery?
Oh, of course I will, please. Oh, Chuck Marion, will we blow something outside?
Yes, absolutely. It's a miracle. Woo! I'm a wedding after all. Let's do the quick version. I think the castle may be on fire. Will you, Princess Elise, take Pierre to be your wedded husband?
Oui, of course I do.
And do you, Pierre, take the Princess Elise to be your wedded wife?
Oui, I do.
Then excellent. You better kiss her before something else explodes. Three cheers to the happy couple! Hip hip!
Huzzah!
Hip hip!
Huzzah!
Come, friends, let us continue our celebration with music and mead.
For you heard our king. For there was much to eat, drink, and be merry about on this day, for it is far from over. Much sports to be had, and a chance for each of thee to end the day with thy own adventure. I Marion.
Aye.
I do believe we should retire ourselves to the pub scene.
Indeed.
For the rest of thee, do fare thee well and long life. Adieu.
So, full day at Sherwood on both shows.
Indeed.
Lots of shows.
Lots of people that you guys probably have already watched.
Lots of shops.
Indeed. I'm now probably going to be taking a second mortgage out on the house for clothing.
Yeah. Great big
One
battle
moment.
scene.
I'm kidding.
He is not getting a second mortgage. I only bought one thing.
We have a show here.
That was hilarious. I don't know what you're talking about.
And we were, in this battle scene, some of the most important people. I don't know if you saw, there was all this fighting. None of it drifted that way because we were drafted to the militia, which I hear as payment we get a flagon of ale.
Oh, nice.
Sweet. That's awesome. By the way, we're about the security.
I'm making this up.
Oh, good. Because we're about the security because apparently they put us as militia.
Right.
And yeah.
So we saw a theft earlier. We didn't report it. And so if you don't report, then you get drafted. I'm not sure why that's the rules, but that's the rules apparently.
So we're going to call it here. We're probably going to come back next year. The good news is, this is Pocky D. I'm still alive, somehow.
He was the only cow militia they have.
I know.
Chris Glover for Fan Service and Adventures in LARPing.
So good night, guys.
One, two, three, go! Roll!
Cut